Dear families, you can abandon your young author tables and come to the front. Dear young authors and their families, please take your seats. Families, can we please stand up for the national anthem? Thank you, everyone. So we have started our showcase today with thanking our Mother India. Now we are coming to thanking the most special people in the room. You might be wondering, why am I starting with a thank you? But these are the people whom I be calling today, who have set the spark, light the kuttu velakku and start this show. The 9 enthusiastic mothers, please come here.
I'll let them take. Okay, please go. After one minute. One second. One photo. No, I know. Yeah, I will. Go, Swats. Go. Praveen. One photo. Second one more. One by one. First, this side. This side. This side first. That side. Wait. Sorry. One by one.
Give it.
Somebody come this side. One, both of you.
you so much, dear mothers. You may now go back to your families. Cloudy with a chance of afternoon showers. A typical Bangalore morning, isn't it? But such an atypical and a creative gathering here. We welcome you to a one-of-its-kind occasion, the Young Authors Showcase. Today, we are here to take you on a lovely journey, one filled with creativity, imagination, and wonder. We don't have them anymore, we do not cherish them anymore, but we would like to take you all back to your childhood. Visual art, that which formed the base for every learning that we did growing up, that which we used to understand and help in learning. That was visual art. Now to give an example, anybody remembers Chiku the rabbit? Shampoo? Yes. So I think I'm really from the older generation then. So Chiku the rabbit and Miku the mouse come from Champak too. Okay, so you remember Chanda Mama, Balarama, so Ambuli Mama, right? So what was the first aspect that touched our heart with all of these illustrator magazines, which is what they were, is that the wonder, the childlike amusement we got when we read each and every one of those. Until today, when I say the word, I can see almost 90% of you smiling, right? That is what original creativity brings to the table. You can have umpteen imaginations. You can build an entire house of brick and mortar from original imaginations. And what we have, a big young authors here, started a year, which was again started by the moms, the very moms that we thanked here, and the founder of Kala Happy, Swatika Anandan. So please be active from your end by dispersing a talk as much as you can with your applause. That's what keeps the person standing this side of the mic happy and creative. Alright? So Kala Happy, Swatika Anandan, we all know she does art, we all know she's a wonderful artist herself. But what is that special aspect which she brings to the table is that she fosters creativity. She talks to a child as the child would like to express the art, right? That's a very rare quality that we see in people. Started in 2019, she would want to remind everybody, if possible, that anybody can draw. That's the mantra that Kala Happy goes by. How does one learn art visually, imaginatively, and experimentally? That's something that she specializes in, because today if I say that we are learning art, your question might be, all right, I learned the art. So what is it that conveys to the other person that I have learned the art? How do I express myself in such a way that people understand that I'm an artist, right? That's the speciality that Kala Happy brings to the table today. You are holding a vital part of your creativity, not only in your hands. This is the most important part, to showcase to the world, right? So whenever people ask, what is it? What have I done by learning art? There should be an important answer which has original creativity, and that's the answer you're holding in your arms today. And Swatika works to instill that creativity and such dreams in each and every one of us, and she takes a lot of pride in doing that. Let me invite the artistic director of Kala Happy, Swatika Anandan, to come and address the gathering without further ado.
The podium is completely going to hide me. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for being here. There are many friends from childhood, many friends from my Toronto days. The MC here, Shweta, she's traveled all the way from Toronto to support us here for this event. She's always done my events. And I have 3 very special guests. The introductions will follow, but 2 of them I know from a very young age. They are my schoolmates, and one of them is somebody I respect a lot. I learn art from. So there are three amazing guests. I have my father, I have my mother-in-law, I have my son, and I have lots of families and friends, and my bestie who has been behind the stage and who has been helping me, and her family. So there's a lot of reasons why we did this event in Bangalore. It's because of these people that Kalahappy is. She might have said, like, artistic director, Kalahappy. No, Kalahappy is always about people, about the kids, about the families that believe in the whole concept of anybody can draw. So I don't want to talk a little too much, but I teach art, right? And I've been given a stage and I have like about 100 people here, so I have to teach art. So you have a little post-it. So everybody grab a post-it, like a little paper, and you can grab a crayon. Everybody, grandparents, parents, children, everybody, come on. I'm not going to grade you, I'm not going to, no homework, nothing. So everybody grab that, and everybody pick up a crayon, any color. So how many of you cannot draw? Cannot draw. How many of you cannot draw? Oh my God, so many hands. Oh, okay, all right. But okay, how many of you know how to write the numerals, the numbers 0 to 9? How many of you know how to do it? Oh, we have people who don't know how to do it? Okay. What about people who know how to write your alphabets? Alphabets A to Z, R to high in your any language? Only this much? Okay, fine. But do you all know how to draw shapes? A circle, square, everybody? Okay. Why don't you draw any shape on the piece of paper? Any shape. All of you, come on. Any shape. Draw it on that piece of paper. Any shape. It could be a circle, it could be a square, it could be a triangle, it could be a heart. That small piece of paper, that's where you draw a shape. Everybody got the shape down? Yeah, good job. Amazing. So now, can you add 2 eyes? Just 2 dots. Anywhere. Anywhere inside that shape. 2 eyes, done. Very good, step 2 done. Step 3, can you put a smile? Like a smile. If you don't know how a smile looks, just ask the other person to smile and copy that, okay? So everybody draw a smile? Okay. Now we all have a face, right? Now, this is where the character, the comic creation comes. What if this could be a pirate? You just need to cover 1 eye. What if it could be a devil? You just need to put 2 horns. So why don't everybody Okay, I'll give 20 seconds. Everybody's getting creative now. You can keep adding to it. Maybe a mustache, maybe a beard, maybe a nice pottu or a bindi, maybe glasses. Oh, so much fun, right? I know. Can you all now hold up your drawing? Can you all hold up your drawing? And just like that, we have a posted display of art, right? Fantastic. Give everybody a round of applause. Everybody became a creator this morning. Fantastic, right? When I'm looking at all these pictures, it reminds me of a story. My son must have forgotten about it. This was really long time ago when we were living in Bangalore in one of the malls, I forget the mall. You know, before I start, have you ever lost your child? Like, not like lost, but just for those few seconds at a mall or a railway station, anybody, moms, dads? No? Grandma, I know of a grandma who lost her. So, I was also one of the moms. What happened? Okay, so you can pause the story.
Can you come in the center? Because of that, it's very difficult to you.
Okay.
One second, one second. ಅದು ಆಫ್ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಡು ಮೈಕ್. ಓಕೆ. It's on. Yeah. Take your time.
All right. So, yeah, I was telling you the story, right? Like, so we were in maybe the Garuda Mall or something, and my son was next to me, and just for that fraction of a minute or a second, I don't know, he was gone. And you know what happens, right? You start panicking, your heart races, and then you start walking quickly and very quickly, and every child looks like your child, and every corner seems so far. And I did find him. Yeah, he's here today, so I did find him. And he was actually looking at something, I don't remember now, but he was looking at it, and he was like this. Years later, what it struck to me is children feel that wonder and excitement in the smallest of things. It could be a candy machine. It could be a simple little colors on a window. It could be paper. It could be just some glitter. Children have that wonder and amazement, and slowly, somewhere along the way, we all lose it. We all lose it. And that is why Color Happy exists. We want to keep instilling that wonder and awe in simple things, and we want to make everybody believe that anybody can draw. And what happens when these children start drawing? How many, okay, any author names? Can you spell out any author names or shout out from there? Yeah, go ahead, shout. How, of course, yeah, Sudha Murthy. Or Dave Pulkey, that's right. J.K. Rowling. Ruskin Bond, look at that. Okay, what is that one thing that is, oh no, not one thing. What is the common thing among all these authors? The child authors? Oh, they write books for children, okay. Anything else? They're bestsellers. They sell 1 million copies. They're all world famous. Yes, yeah. But you know, there's one more thing that was common among all of them. They were all once upon a child with a crazy, weird idea in their head. And what brought them out, or what set them apart, is the courage to express, courage to share their story. And that's exactly why we are here today. These 9 young children took a lot of courage because they had to draw, redraw, erase, persevere. Like Shweta was mentioning, it was a year-long journey. So they stayed the course, and they have now come out with these 9 beautiful books, each celebrating their own imagination and their own expression. The Young Author Program does not focus on the artistic ability of the child. It focuses on capturing the essence of imagination that lies within each one of us as a very young child. So when they look back, I don't know what's going to happen next. Whether they're going to become authors writing more stories, whether they're going to become illustrators, they're going to become doctors, engineers, I don't know. But what I know is they will carry this little project that they have done, which gives them that immense confidence to look back. You know what? I did this when I was 8. I did this when I was 10. I can go ahead and do anything. Because in today's modern life, we are losing a lot of beliefs and hopes, in religion and a lot of different things. But we need something to look forward to even in the darkest times. And that's what we are about, telling these kids that, hey kids, everybody who are here today, they all came because they believe in you. So a big shout out to all the guests who are here to support these children. And thank you once again for coming here. Thank you.
ಇದನ್ನೇ ಹಾಕ್ಬಿಡಿ ಹಾಂ ಮಾಡೋಣ ಆಫ್ ಮಾಡ್ದಂಗೆ ಲಾಕ್ ಪ್ರೆಸ್
Check. Excuse me.
One second. You want to use this? Madam, come in the center. That is better, madam.
Yes.
Because you are in the center.
So in continuing with what Swatika was saying, yes, we are here to celebrate the wonderment, the amusement and the happiness of being a child and remaining creative throughout our lives. So the person who's going to come and talk to you next is also into child development, cognitive, social and emotional development of kids ever since 2018. An engineer by profession, he took to psychology. And what matters the most to our stage today? Children. Their development and psychological aspects which help parents navigate day-to-day problems, like increasing the focus of the child, emotional regulation and their social skills. All very tough topics to handle for us today as parents, as children are in navigating a journey which is much more complex than what it was when we grew up. At least we would like to say so. Right? So any help that we can give them, in any way we can make them more socially happy adults and more socially responsible adults, 3M Guru does that. It's an activity-based program, many programs actually, that transform the children's engagement and how they acknowledge what is happening without actually thinking they have a problem, and they navigate the complexities of their behaviors. May I now request Mr. Praveen Mailisamy of 3M, he's the founder of 3M Guru, to address the gathering.
Sir, you want that one or this one? Podium.
This is fine.
This one. Okay, done.
Good morning. So it's a strange synergy, isn't it? So a lot of heavy words were spoken. Cognitive, emotional, social. What does it have to do with a book launch of kids? And my logo sits right there. So there is a backstory to it. I'll just explain. Me and Swatika were schoolmates from a very young age. And last year we were speaking about what she was doing in Toronto. She was basically into arts. And this book launch event for kids is not the first time it's happening. In India, this is the first launch, but she has already done a lot more in Canada. So it's struck me as a novelty. Oh, kids can write and launch books. So I thought, you mean that small books? No, with proper ISBN code and all. It's a proper commercial book. So it immediately struck me. So we thought, why not launch it here with a collaborative effort between 3M Guru and Color Happy. So that's how it started. Yeah. And so what we were doing, like what was explained, everyday problems like lack of focus, distractions, anger management, these are the aspects that we were dealing with. So we are all from the psychological background, but we do it in a different way. So when she said stories, immediately it struck a chord with me. Because we don't counsel children, right? So when an adult has a problem, I acknowledge that I have a problem and I'll reach out for help. So we go through a process of therapy and counseling. Now children aren't adept at absorbing that process. Even though the foundations remain the same, like there are a lot of therapies, right? So CBT, cognitive behavioral therapy, let's not go in there. The foundation has to be the same, but for a child, it'll feel intimidating sitting in front of a counselor answering questions. For them, they are more in the present, like Swatika said. Their rational mind is not yet developed. So they are more in the present. If you go and ask a child, hey, you have this problem, so you have to do this. No, we don't acknowledge that I have a problem. So we have to sugarcoat that medicine and present it to them in a way that they will consume, and transformation happens even without them being aware of it. That's what 3M Guru specializes in. So stories form an integral part of our transformative effects. So I said, yes, let's do it. So stories is the connecting bridge between Color Happy and 3M Guru, because we use something called as story-based visualizations, right? So there'll be a story with animations in our content module, and by the end of it, the child takes on an imaginative journey through that visualization where they become the central figure of that story and undergo that journey, which creates that deeper imprints in their minds. So we will anchor with certain symbols, like, symbols are the language of subconscious, right? Not words. So those deeper imprints are formed when they actively and creatively imagine and create that images in their mind, when their mind is in something called as alpha state. That's what is alpha story visualization, which forms a central part of our program. So we thought, when we go on this journey, we will actually integrate the story-based visualization as a part of the Color Happy authorship journey for a child as well, which will help the child in increasing the creativity as well. So there was a natural fit. Now, second thing is the creativity aspect, right? So we are slowly but surely heading into a consumption-based society. I didn't have, when I grew up as a child, so much options to consume in whatever formats I can. Now, the multimedia content that children are absorbing every day is kind of, having the impact of diverging their senses. But even there is a better form of consumption, which is reading a physical book, which is a lost art. See, when you watch a movie, your mind kind of wanders. But when you read a book, all your senses converge at a point. That's why when you read for a long time like this, and then you look up, you'll take some deep breaths because you have not even been breathing during that time when you are reading. Your mind was naturally in an alpha state. And consumption over or creativity over consumption has to be the right balance, isn't it? So what if kids can take up that journey of creating more than what they consume? And when they go through this journey of creating a book by themselves, whatever you think in your mind is a potential. When you put it into words, when you put words on a paper, it is already manifesting into a reality. So that's why we have writer's block. It's not that easy to put pen on paper and write something. That demands a lot of mental conditioning as well. And not only writing, so it's creating a book entirely over a journey develops that self-confidence within them. They have to learn time management. They have to overcome a lot of questions that they are asking about their own capability and overcome all those obstacles. And whatever the book that we printed and we looked at it the first time, that's when I realized that all this effort was worth it. So what kind of society we can create when we are creating children who can create more than consume. There are more creators than consumers, and each of them consume each other's creation with mutual respect. Wouldn't that be a beautiful society? So every one of us here are a part of starting that journey. So we have all put a nib to the paper to start that journey, and we all have started writing that book towards creating that beautiful society that we dream of. So that's what I wanted to tell. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So you all know that I have the enviable job today of giving complex questions and the guests and the speakers coming in, making it easier for you, right? So that's my job today. But now I have a relatively easy activity for all of you to do. Please enjoy a cup of tea or coffee with a snack. We will take a 10-minute break enjoy your cup of tea or coffee. There is, I think you've all become artists now, right? You have your own little drawing. So there's a space where you can put it up. You can be more creative. Anybody can draw. Sheets are, yeah, right there next to the place where you can get your tea and coffee. So put up what you have drawn, make some new faces over there, and we'll meet back again in 10 minutes.
Please write their name.
Please write their names over there. A strict instruction from our photographer. Okay?
10 minutes of coffee juice.
ये ऑफ ऑन है. Sixty seconds.
Sections. After the children sit down, sitting on chair, ना?
तीन लोग बात करने वाले हैं।
3 लोग.
उसके इसलिए मैंने एक ब्रेक दिया। 3 लोग के बाद स्टूडेंट्स आए।
वो कितने मिनट का एक आदमी?
एक एक में 5-6 मिनट। Time's up, everybody. Finger on your lips. No, this is definitely not a job that you will all envy, because I am the spoil sport most of the time. Should I write names? I don't even know the names, that's the sad part. Okay, call to order. No, I'm serious, call to order. All right, wonderful. So in this morning, I think we're seeing a lot of rewarding journeys. This is also one such, 16 years of rewarding journey. Over 25,000 1,000 individuals and their talents impacted. This person runs an art academy and it offers a holistic curriculum that opens up the three-dimensional sketching space, diverse painting mediums, and she is highly revered in the realm of traditional art forms such as Tanjore paintings and Kerala murals. We invite Mrs. Mary Venuti to address the gathering. She is the mentor and founder of the Maven Art Academy. Sure. Because it was not working properly. I switched this mic. You can stand there and use the mic. Please.
Yeah, you can keep the.
Yeah, I'll wait.
What do you mean? That's okay.
No, I can use that.
Ready?
Sometimes it is.
Use the hand free, no? One second, no? I'll keep it proper. Is it okay? Yeah. Can you check it?
Hello? Yeah? Am I audible? Am I audible? Yes? Thank you. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. It's a great pleasure and honor to be here to.
One second, madam. One second. Sorry.
Yeah?
Sir. So just.
Again. Sorry. Yeah. It's a great honor and pleasure to be here for the wonderful book release celebration. First of all, I would like to congratulate all the young authors. Creating a book such a age is a remarkable achievement. The very thought of writing your own stories, working together and create a book reflects your creativity, imagination, dedication and courage. Completing a project such a age is something you all should be proud of. It's a great thing. I'm so happy to appreciate all the young artists, and I would like to congratulate Swati, who is my student. I'm so happy to appreciate Swati, whose guidance, encouragement made this project possible. As a teacher, nothing makes me happier than seeing my student using her knowledge and skill to inspire the next generation. Swati's commitment towards the young artists to make them become a published artist is truly commendable, and I'm extremely proud of her. And one thing, today is not a releasing of a book, it's a celebration of young minds who dare to dream, create and express themselves. And I hope this experience gives each child to continue their creativity, to explore their art, maybe through art or writing, any other passion. And there is a saying, every great journey starts with a single step, right? So you all mark your beginning of many great journeys in your life. And I would appreciate all the parents who supported throughout the journey. You believe them, yes, and you supported them. That is a vital part to bring their dreams true. And once again, I would like to congratulate all the young artists, to Swati for her wonderful mentorship, parents, to make this project success. And thank you so much for inviting me for the wonderful and memorable project. I wish all the students, all the young artists to get many more opportunities to get chance to create many things and achieve good things in life. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Mary. Can we have you on the stage, please? We cannot let you go so easily. Please come here. Ma'am, thank you so much for being an inspiration to our children. That's Swatika honoring our guest. A huge round of applause. Yeah, so I think we can understand in this part of our journey that what these 9 children have done is something phenomenal. Its impact is more on them right now than we would ever understand. Their confidence has a boost that you cannot imagine, any other form of appreciation that gives them that kind of a boost. Like holding their own effort in their hands is going to go miles in creating confidence, instilling that motivation to be self-motivated in the future. This next person is equally an inspiring individual who works with miniatures, not children, miniatures, right? So this artist brings to life on a larger than life impact, but creates it with miniatures. They create anything like sport moments, memories, famous places, you name it, this artist has been creating it with pride. They find a true calling to their name, which is finding an exuberant spirit. I think that's what is the name represents. And this miniature artist also has a miniature studio where you can contact them. That's for future reference. May I now request Mr. Webo Garg to address the gathering.
Hello. Yeah. Audible?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good morning, everyone, and very happy to be here, especially looking at the creations of the kids. It's really wonderful. I'd really like to thank Swatika and Praveen, Colors Happy, 3M Guru. It's really wonderful that you guys have come together and given this platform to the kids. Kids, I really have come here to give very simple messages to you kids and to your parents, because parents are the greatest enablers that you'll ever have in this world. For the kids, your creations that you have done today, right? The books that is getting published, these are not just books. This is your imagination which has been come to reality. It has come to realization, right? And thanks again to the platform provided by Colors Happy and 3M Guru. So always keep this spirit alive. You don't have to choose what you want to become today. There's lots to absorb, there's lots to observe, but you have to promise yourself one thing, that you keep your creativity always alive. You keep this passion of making something with your hand always alive, because this is something that is going to go a long way with all of you. Tomorrow you may become engineers, doctors, entrepreneurs, anything, but your ability to create, to imagine and bring it to reality is something that will always stay with you. And for parents, I am a parent, I've got 2 lovely daughters, and always we have had this question in our minds that, what do you want to become in life? Probably we have already put up that question to our kids. And somewhere subconsciously we have a very small list, a very selfish small list, hoping our children would choose from that list. But know that, the realm of arts and crafts today is not just limited to, painting on a canvas. You have digital art, which is very big. today. You have illustrators, animation, filmmaking, right, architecture, product design. All these realms are there for you to explore. So I want the parents to realize this, right, and keep the spirit of imagination, converting your kids' imagination into reality. Always keep that alive. It took me 20 years. I was in IT for 20 years. I always thought that, I'm making technology, I'm putting technology to work. But eventually what I realized was I'm actually putting my imagination to work, right? So that was a kind of a turning point for me. I was happy doing what I was doing, but then it took me 20 years to realize that, I really want to build my life around something that I can create with my own hands. So I would really love to see these kids grow from strength to strength and keep giving these wonderful platforms to them. And thank you.
Please. That one.
Yes, please stay with us.
Hold it. Here is the here.
Thank you for sharing such an important message. This is, I think, very close to many people's hearts here. That we can give an option to our children not to think only along the lines of those professions that we know and we keep talking and going back to, because it's after all a big, wide world, which should have a huge repertoire of opportunities, and it does. Right? So that's an important takeaway from today's journey. This next person that I'm about to invite to the stage, I'm sure she has a sound mind. She's named her venture the Able Mind. Health is wealth, we all know that. Mental health is wealth wrapped in peace. For a holistic living, the Able Mind offers preventive care for various problems that plague our lives every day. Beyond therapy, various behavioral programs and dietary habits are also threaded into this program. We would like to invite Mrs. Rohini Rajiv, behavioral health practitioner and founder of the Able Mind, to address our gathering.
One second. Hello.
Thank you so much. Good afternoon, everybody. I am absolutely privileged to stand here today. Swatika and Praveen are both, we all grew up together. I'm slightly older than them, but we all played in township and, had amazing childhood. Uncle knows about it. We all grew up together, our parents worked alongside, and none of us realized that when we grew up, we would branch out in fields that are so different from what typically RST would have asked us to do. Not engineers, not doctors. Vibhoris moved from IT to miniature. Swatika's artistic talent has grown to create so many young minds. Yes, I am a mental health practitioner, I'm an entrepreneur, I work with the Karnataka government as well. One of the things that I always talk to children and parents about is what is a good mind, right? How everybody talks about mental illness. What is good mental health? One of the strongest components of good mental health is the ability to know when to lose your mind, when to let it all go without holding on to things. And how do you do that? When you start expressing creativity and bringing it all together in the form of drawings, in the form of stories, in the form of sculptures. That's when you know that you have the ability to not just manage what's going on in your life, you also know how to manage when things are not going so well. So the moment you lose out that creativity, the moment you feel that, okay, I can't express myself in any form, that's when you realize that something is not okay. So children, all of you who have created these books, created these drawings, who've put together thoughts to create 30 pages, 40 pages, and like Swatika was saying, stuck to the story. You stuck with it for a year. As a parent, I know how difficult it is to help you manage your homework, to make sure you come back home to study, eat your food, not watch so much of TV, not check phones, not fight with your siblings, and then on top of it actually create a book, right? So a big round of applause for the parents first. It's incredibly important, the role that all of you are playing towards bringing this book to life. Not just mothers, fathers as well. A big round of applause please, one more time. I've tried to get my younger one to do this. He had a bit of artistic talent of making half cartoons. I tried to tell him, Auntie is going to teach, would you like to do it? He said, if it's online, I don't want to. So, if you take me to Canada, I might do it. So, so I know how hard it is, and it's exceptional. So children, I have only one thing to say. Whatever you do, whether it gets published, it doesn't get published, whether somebody reads it, whether somebody talks about it on social media, whether somebody appreciates it, gives you an award, it doesn't matter. Do it because it makes you happy, right? In the end of the day, what do you want to become when you grow up? Can anybody raise a hand and tell me? Yes, Ridhaj. Yes, Ridhaj. What do you want to be when you grow up? Wonderful, wonderful. He wants to become a scientist. Yes. What is your name? Amira. What do you want to be when you grow up? Sorry?
I want to become a raisin artist.
Very nice, Amira. How about the others? Yes, my dear. Tell us your name and tell me what you want to become.
Adre.
Okay.
Doctor.
Wow, okay. Very nice. Yes, any other hands? Yes. Very good. What is your name? Very nice, Miraya. Who wants to become a police? Oh, very nice. What's your name?
Shravya.
Shravya wants to become a policewoman. Wonderful. Yes, our little man there.
I want to become an alpine skier.
What? Oh my God, wow. I'm like, either I really don't know what that means.
Alpine skier.
He wants to ski. It's amazing. Any other child here who would like to share their dream? What do they want to become? Yes.
My name is Anvit. I want to become a sportsman.
Very nice. Yes, did I miss out any other child? Any other child would like to answer this question? Yes. You want to become an artist? Very good. Yes. Cricketer, okay. And then uncle will make a miniature of you once you become a cricketer. Anyone else? I can see a lot more children. Yes. Yes.
A cricketer.
Another cricketer, very nice. Okay. Anyone else? Okay, now I have a question to all the grandparents sitting here, assuming you've all become what you wanted to become or what your parents wanted you to become. Uncle, I'd like to start with you.
Once they wanted, I have come.
What they wanted
I
you.
fulfilled the dream.
Very good, uncle. But what did that make you?
I think I am satisfied.
Exactly. Thank you so much. A big round of applause for Anand. All of these dreams that children were talking about, what do you think the baseline of those dreams are? Inspiration? Anything else? Motivation, okay. Let me ask the cricketer here. Why do you want to become a cricketer? No, that's honest.
Because I want to be famous.
You want to be famous? Okay, I have one more question for you. What happens if you become famous?
Everybody would know me.
What happens if everybody knows you? Somebody said something. He'll become happy. Will you become happy? Thank you very much. A big round of applause. So that is the moral of the story, right? When we grow up, we all want to be happy. And that should be the essence of anything that you do in life. And if you've got your definition of happiness right, people around you will also be happy. Right? You don't have to win a prize to be happy. You just have to choose the right things. I want to wish all of you all the best and a big round of applause for Swatika and Praveen for bringing out this talented children. And thank you for the opportunity. Stay happy all the time.
Thank you very much.
Yes, in the same. Yes, nice. Ready? Okay. Nice. Once again. One more. One more. Once again. Thank you.
So the one common element I think which we get from all of our guests speaking is that it's important that we don't lose the vitality of wonder, happiness, creativity and imagination as we grow up, right? So don't grow up. Always remain children, always remain happy and contented. We have now come to the most important and the most look forward to part of our event, which is the book launch. Yes, wonderful. Can I have the 9 heroes of the day here on the stage? As a huge round of applause as they make their way to the stage. Quite enthusiastic. Come on, run along, run along.
Yeah, while they take time to sit, there are 3 important people whom we would like to honor before the launch happens. One, my very own friend and MC of the day, Jayanta Shri Chandramoulishwar, or we call her fondly as Shweta. Thank you for being here. And we have one staff from 3M Guru, Akshaya, who helped us in this process. We have a lot of mentors, but they are unable to be here. But there was one friend, event manager, organizer, I don't know, he did everything. It's my best friend's husband, Pradeep. We would really like to honor him at this moment. Thank you. Yes, now that's all. That was all. Here we are, excited, Oh my God, I'm excited too. I'm the big secret. This is like a tradition, okay? When we were trying to do this across the globe, right? There were a lot of issues. Maybe should we send them a draft? Should we ask them to review? Then my son was like, Mom, you can't break the tradition. Everybody has to see it only on that day. We'll fix the mistakes or errors and afterwards, and we can print more copies and we can sell more books. So I said, okay, let's continue to do it the same way. It's a book launch, right? So there is going to be a countdown. And I need all of your help to do the countdown. Got it? Everybody? All right. We're going to give the books. You gotta hold it. You gotta hold it. Here it is. Here it is. No. I've given them the instructions. I've given them instructions. Bless you. Everybody ready? You gotta stand up. You know the instructions, right? Okay. So I hope everybody's got the cameras on. Parents, we're gonna go do the countdown. We can't do it right away. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open. Sorry. Hey, ஆதிரை புக்கு தப்பா இருக்கு. ஆதிரை புக்கு தப்பா இருக்கு.
She has taken.
They switched it. And the book bag it. Okay, such goof-ups happen. This is the first time all these kids are seeing their books.
Does anybody know to whistle?
No to whistle.
Oh, normal whistle.
Wait, don't. Yes, one person, one photo. Yes, once again. Ready? Normal lips. One photo. Yes, wait.
Even if we want to run the event on time, photographers have their own agenda.
Yes.
I think he should try out in the army. He's quite a strict gentleman.
Okay, you can all once. It's important to hear from the young authors. So please, you can all go take a seat, and I'm going to invite one at a time, and you're going to speak a few words about this, all right? Who shall we start with? We have to go in alphabetical order. And we have two little ones who began this project when they were only 7 years old. I welcome Adirai, one of our youngest, to speak a few words.
Wait.
Good morning, everyone. I am Margaret. Today, I am absolutely thrilled to welcome you all to the launch of my very first comic book, The Unicorn Quest. I first came across Colin Happy through my mom. I found it so interesting that I kept on pestering her until she let me join. At first, I was shy, but today I feel happy, confident, and incredibly proud. I always thought it would be amazing to create my very own book, and now I have done it. Even though I had to sketch and color so much, but still I enjoyed every little moment of the journey. My book, Unicorn Quest, is a magical adventure about two girls who go on an exciting journey to find whether unicorns are truly real or not. Since I have always been crazy about unicorns, I wanted to create a magical world for unicorn lovers like me. This book is filled with adventure, imagination, and a little bit of unicorn magic. I would like to thank my wonderful mentor, Swatika ma'am from Color Happy, for guiding me with patience and kindness. I would also like to thank my mom and dad for encouraging me and supporting me. I would also like to congratulate the other young authors whose books are being published today. So, I hope you enjoy reading Unicorn Quest as much as I enjoyed creating it. Thank you.
Look at that, right? And imagine I had to sit with her in the class and work with her. Oh, wow, the challenge was from me. I now invite the second next youngest author, Amaira. With Amaira, we had an amazing challenge. Different faiths follow different things. And they come from a faith where you cannot draw eyes, nose, mouth, none of the features. A comic book without all these? Here's the author.
Hi, hello, and a very warm welcome to all of you. My name is Amaira Fatima Siddiqui and I am 8 years old. And today I am super excited because I am here to introduce my very first book. My book is called as The Chronicles of the Art Studio. Now you might be wondering what's inside the book. Well, imagine walking into an art show where nobody is around and suddenly canvas, paint bottle, palette, etc. all come alive and start talking. Yes, you heard that right. In my story, the art supplies are not just sitting on a table. They have their own personality, feeling, friendship, adventures, and sometimes arguments too. But my book is not just about art. It's about friendship, patience, teamwork, and fun. It teaches us that our difference can create beautiful things. I have always loved reading, imagining, and creating up little stories in my mind. So one day I thought, let's turn my imagination into a book. And that's how the book was born. And I'm really excited and nervous at the same time also to share it with you all. So get ready to step in the magical world of my art studio. And remember, no peeking at the end. Thank you.
Thank you, Amaira. Please have a seat. Thank you. That was amazing, right? A 9-year-old who loves to play a lot and who forgets attending classes. Mom's laughing, right? Yeah, Mom has always sent a lot of reminders, and here we are at the book launch with a completed book. Anvit, please come over.
Hi everyone, my name is Anvit and I'm going to share my experience. I always love to draw and my mother loves my creativity as she loves me. Then Kamya ma'am came to my life as a mentor. She suggested me to join Color Happy class. Then I met Swatika ma'am who guided me to write my first book, Constellations Came Alive. I never thought of writing a book, but finally I wrote it. Thanks. Oh, I forgot to mention my father and my family for believing me.
Good one, Anvit. Yeah, we forget some of the more important people in our lives. A 10-year-old who boggles my mind with all this computer geeky knowledge. I had to go to Wikipedia, I had to keep ChatGPT, I had to keep Google, everything open whenever I was working with him on his book. I invite our computer scientist in the making, he knows who he is, Ridansh, to speak a few words.
Hello everyone, my name is Ridhansh and I am glad to announce the release of the Chronicles of Binary Cities. This book is not just a lesson on cybersecurity, but it is the work and dedication of 12 months and a collaboration with Color Happy and 3M Guru. There have been multiple hiccups and wonderful feelings along the way, but none of this would have been possible without my mother and father, Swatika ma'am, who taught me how to make the best illustrations, and Divya ma'am from 3M Guru, who made my visualization and imagination better. The book has evolved a lot along the way. At first, there would be unnamed protagonists and multiple antagonists. Now, I wouldn't like to spoil the entire book, so you have to buy it and read it. Finally, I would like to thank all of the authors who make the best-selling books that I read. You have inspired me to reach the bestsellers constellation.
Thank you, Ridansh. I learned a lot from his book, trust me. I invite another sweet storyteller who came to me saying that, ma'am, I already know what I want to make and I'm going to make it. And she made it. It's a beautiful story and I hope everybody gets to read it. Miraya, over to you.
Hello everybody, my name is Miraya Tyagi and I have a very deadly combination. I live in Gujarat but I am from Uttar Pradesh. And on top of it, Tyagis. and one more thing, I do kudo. So I would love to tell you my journey. It all started when I was writing a poem. I did not even know what is onomatopoeia, poetic device. I didn't know anything. I would love to ask you a question. आपको याद है अपने स्कूल में क्या करा था? नहीं ना? So, मुझे भी नहीं याद था. But still I wanted to write a poem. So I started writing the poem. Afterwards, when I gave it to my mom, she loved it. So she sent the poem to my loved mentor Kamya ma'am. Then she told me the course Happy Color, where I met Swastika ma'am. She helped me to draw the comic, and I already had a story in my mind. So I started drawing it. Before I started this course, I had a competition in our school where we had to submit this story in the school. So my story was finished, so I thought of giving it in the school, in the competition. So when I gave it in the school, afterwards, it has been almost 1 year and the results haven't even came. So I thought of implementing that story in Happy Color. So I started drawing it, and then you know what happened? I lost my interest. Afterwards, I started again. And you know what happened next? I lost my interest. Afterwards, the same thing happened to me that 100th time. So then I decided on one thing, that I will finish this book and publish it. So afterwards, my mom told me there are only 4 days remaining to submit this. And I had 20 pages remaining. So I was like, how will I do this? So then afterwards, I had the goal in my mind that I had to finish this book and prove everybody wrong who are against me. And my mom encouraged me by saying, "Jaldi jaldi khatam kar. At least finish one thing." So then I finished that book. Afterwards, because of my mom and dad, I'm present here. And this book is as much it is mine. Thank you.
Thank you, Miraya. So you met these kids. The next 4 speakers, I've known them for the last, maybe, I don't know. Neha from the time she was born. I've known Pranav because he's Neha's cousin. And I know Meenakshi and Nitiksha has Color Happy Kids. They have traveled this journey since COVID times. They've been learning art from me for a very long time. So I'm going to introduce them now. Meenakshi, please come on stage. Meenakshi comes from Madurai. She took on a very, very hard challenge about capturing the essence of Madurai in her comic book.
Good morning, everyone. I am Meenakshi Chinnaya, the proud author of the book Mesmerizing Madurai, The Tiruvalla Tales. So, about the topic. Like once when I joined this course, I saw all the other authors were writing about fiction and stuff, but I'm not a very fiction person, so I didn't think of fiction. That time when I joined the course, I was like really thinking, what should I write on? I had different various ideas, like the Cool Kid Diaries, something of that sort. And then my dad finally pushed me to write about Madurai. Like Madurai is not a very known place to everyone, so I thought, why not do it on a book so that my hometown gets reached to everyone. And then I did it, and now I have a full copy of my book right in my hands. My journey was really tough because I was put into boarding school for 1 year, and then I didn't like the food over there. So I came back to my old school in Madurai, and then this was ICSE and that was CBSE. At that time I had an academical imbalance, so I was like pushed this aside for a few months or so, and then for work on academics. And then I had like completely forgotten that I had started something like this. And then finally my dad told, you have something like this, you have to do it. And I was like, okay. And I started doing it, and then so that's how it started. My characters are like 2 real friends of mine from the boarding school. And then so they were people who actually made me comfortable over there, and I learned a lot from them. Why should you pick my book? Because this is a hand illustrated book from a very cultural place. If you are a cultural person who likes different festivals and a lot about history and stuff, then you should definitely pick my book. And if you pick my book, I'm giving you free bookmarks over there. So and at last I would like to thank a lot of people. Like first my mother, because if she had not joined me to this course, I would have not been standing here. Then my father and my brother Subbu for pushing me. Like my father gives me guidance and ideas. My brother will be like, Meenu, do it. You're not getting distracted to TV or your phone. You're just gonna do it. And he used to keep pushing me. I used to get so irritated that I will be like, you go, I'll do it. And then, because of their push only, I'm able to do it. Then my grandparents for capturing the earliest moments of this Tiruvalla. This book is about Tiruvallas, like the Chitri Tiruvalla of Madurai. It's like the most cultural thing. If you drop into Madurai after reading this book, come during the month of April, because that time Madurai is not Madurai. It is a place where it's an entire celebration. It's not one religion thing. Even though if you're a Christian or a Muslim, your entire town comes together for that one festival. That will be the entire town celebrating it. And I would really thank my maternal and my paternal grandparents for capturing the earliest moments of this book. And then my cousins, my aunts who have come from so far for this book launch. And then my dad's dearest friends and my mom's friends for dropping in. I would like to dedicate this book firstly to my grandfather.
Look at that passion come through, right? Every panel is hand-drawn. Well done, okay? Be proud.
I would like to call my aunts to give a memento to Swatika ma'am, because if she had not guided me through the grayscale markers and stuff, it would be like completely new. So I would like to call my aunts to give a memento to her. And I would like to thank all of you who are present here to make all our nine people's day very special. And I'd like to congratulate all the the eight others. Thank you.
Proud of you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. That's what art does to you, right? Yeah. Thank you, Meena. I now call another 12-year-old, Nitiksha, please. Have you all gone to an escape room? If you have not, you're at the right place.
Good afternoon, everyone. With immense pleasure and gratitude, I take this opportunity to speak a few lines about my first comic book. I want to begin with thanking Swatika ma'am for believing in me and guiding me throughout this journey. I owe this book to you, ma'am. My book, The Mysterious Palace, is a horror mystery comedy. When I first joined the program, I didn't know where to begin. But with Miss Swatika, her lessons, her teachings, and her immense support, the storyline took shape and the characters started to appear in my mind. After many drafts, drawings, and revisions, the story finally was woven, and now I'm thrilled to share it with you all. I have dedicated this book to my grandfather, who passed away on 15th June of this year. He was my first cheerleader as I started writing. I can still see him sitting beside me, eyes bright with pride, as I sketch a face or read out a line to him. He would say, "Keep going, very good." He loved the way the characters came alive on the page, and he was so excited for this book. Finishing this book feels like keeping a promise to him. I miss him deeply, and this book carries a piece of his faith in me. I am deeply grateful to my loving parents who always believe in me, in my world of imaginations and creativity. I am grateful to my loving grandmother who has accompanied me to this event. My aunts, my cousins, and my friends who continue to motivate and appreciate my efforts. Last but not least, I thank all of you for being here. And please buy my book.
Thank you, Nitiksha. I'm sure your grandfather is proud of you. I now invite Neha, who I've known from birth, and I'm so immensely proud.
Hi, I'm Neha. I've written the book Amaris and Aster, and it's an adventure comedy on a character which is based on me. So I would like to start by saying thank you for this opportunity to make this book. Honestly, I never expected that I would have this opportunity, and thank you to all my friends and family, cousins, everyone who's here. So I hope everyone buys the book. I don't have anything else to say. I just want to say that making this book was an amazing process. There were ups and downs, but I thoroughly enjoyed every moment, and I hope you all loved this book just as much as I do. Thank you.
Thank you, Neha. Last but not the least, a 14-year-old who's come up with something fantastic. I had a lot of joy just compiling his book. I invite Pranav.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Pranav. My book Zeus is about a mech which they find under the water, and a young boy is trapped in it. Unbeknownst to them, the monsters that the mech tried to kill are coming back again. And with the help of the suit, they have to kill the monsters again. Making the comic was really fun, but also a bit challenging. I thank my parents and Swatika auntie for pushing me to make this comic. Thank you.
I know everybody's in a rush to show their parents their work. I have some gifts for the kids. I request the chief guest to come so we can distribute the gifts to the kids. Alphabetical order.
Congratulations again, Amira. Anvit Nair. Congratulations, Anvit. Meenakshi Chinnaya. I think our authors already have fan bases. Can we have a huge round of applause for everyone? Congratulations, Meenakshi. Miraya Manas Tyagi. Congratulations, Mariah. Neha Pradeep. Be generous with your applause, everybody. Thank you, Neha. Nitiksha Dubey. Big round of applause. Thank you, Nitiksha. Pranav. Hearty congratulations, Pranav. That's your cue, everybody. Huge round of applause. Congratulations, Pranav. Ridansh. To our enthusiastic computer engineer, scientist, I'm sorry. Huge round of applause. So that was wonderful. I'm sure these 9 children here will give me a run for my money in the future if they have to host a gathering. They were so good. Please make sure to spend a good amount of time in each one's corner there. Go through their books, hear them talk enthusiastically. That's the way we support these imaginary minds today. So that said, you all know I spoke about calling the mothers here and asking them to write the Kuttuvalakku. That's how much at Color Happy we respect the immense effort, the shouting effort, the beating effort, the effort put in by the parents. And we really appreciate the push, the motivation, because that has to come from your end daily. We would like to invite 3 special parents here to talk of their experience firsthand of what it was to collaborate and make their child do what they did. Can I invite? Yes. Please give me 2 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, please finger on your lips. We haven't lost that yet.
Young authors, while you set up your table, could you ask your guests to be seated, please? Young authors, you have your book boxes under your table. Please ask your guests to come and sit for another 5-10 minutes, okay? And then we'll wrap up the session. Young authors, are you able to hear me? Young authors, are you able to hear me? If young authors can hear me, say ah. If young authors can hear me, say E. I don't think so. Young authors, if you can hear me, say ooh, ooh. Can you ask the guests to be seated just for another 10 minutes, please? Oh, I like that action, Adirai. Keep doing that. Yeah, please ask the guests to be seated for another 5 to 10 minutes, please.
This goes for authors' families too. She went into the class mode. I think you all heard Swatika as the teacher. So, without further ado, the first parent here is one of our youngest superstars' mom, Adirai's mom. Can I request you to please come here, Madhura Andagi. She will candidly share her experience here.
Good morning, everyone. You know, today is a special day for me and my family, and of course, it's the same for all the others' family, I guess. And I would like to take a moment to express my heartfelt gratitude to Swatika. I know Swatika just for a year, but you know, Swatika through her Color Happy, she's not just making the kids make a comic book, it's much more beyond that. You know, she has this beautiful vision to bring out the creativity that exists in each child. She makes them imagine, create, draw, and most of all, which I feel, she makes them believe in themselves. She makes the kids believe in themselves. And for my 8-year-old, Adi Rai, this 1-year journey was mind-blowing. In this journey, she has learned a lot of patience, confidence, and more important of all, she has the courage to bring her ideas into a book. And my 8-year-old is a published author today because someone believed that she could make it happen and someone believed in her creativity and ideas. This is the first time this is happening in India, and I truly wish Swatika's vision reaches lots of young minds across the country, and she could help all the child just like the way she helped mine. And thanks to Praveen for your constant support and encouragement to the kids, and to all the young authors publishing the book today. You have done an incredible job. We are super proud. Way to go, kids. Sky is the limit for your creativity and your exciting ideas, which we don't even know that such things could exist. Only you can bring out that. So thank you, everyone. And I wish all the best to all the young authors and all the parents here. Thank you.
Priyanka, Ridhanshu's mom, can I please have you here to share a few words and your experience with us? Young authors and their families, face forward. Please come to your seats. It's the last part of our program.
Good afternoon, everyone. So our journey, I would like to tell how it started. Ridhansh is a guy who don't like sports. If I say that, I am sure many of you will get surprised because kids generally like sports and they do go out and play. So I have encouraged him for this because he has already written one thing last year. So I was not able to, get any platform for that. I was looking for somebody who can help me, encourage and guide him well. And that's when I found Swatika on Instagram. And then I got to know that it is more of arts than, just the storybook, which Ridhansh wanted to do. I shared that concern with Swatika, but they were absolutely, she did one round of trial session where she checked if he can pull it through or not. And when I saw them in that session, that was the time I said, no, nothing looking. And this is the thing which I wanted to do. And I'm so happy that Swatika was so, she has a lot of patience, I must say, because my son just don't listen to any input. So I am very thankful to her that she was very kind and have lots of patience to handle him. And I'm sure other kids have also been handled by her so well. So thank you so much, Swatika. And also, I would like to tell you about 3M Guru because that was a surprise in the package. And I was so happy to have it. My son got to know about all the chakras, meditation, and that was bonus for us. And so I'm very thankful to 3M Guru as well. And the teacher was also very, very kind and helpful. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Priyanka. I think we should talk to Rishi Vijay and ask about his mom's patience. Shouldn't we? So the next person who's coming to share her experience with us is Monica, Neha Pradeep's mom. Please come to the stage and let us know how the whole journey was.
Good afternoon, everyone. First of all, thank you so much for coming today to encourage these young authors, and congratulations to all of you. What I wanted to first say to begin with is every panel that you see in this storybook, every line, every letter, every dialogue has been done by these kids, and that's the specialty of my best friend. She brings it out of them. So thank you, Swatika, and congratulations to you for launching it in India for the first time. I am Neha's proud mother and Pranav's proud aunt today as well. And with regard to Neha's experience, she has always been guided by her guru, Venmati ma'am. For around 7 years, she's been learning art from her. And I've always asked her, okay, where is this going to take her? And she has always had that question in her, because both me and my husband are engineers, and she definitely doesn't want to be an engineer, so that's for sure. So I was, we were constantly questioning, where is it taking her and so on. And that is when Swati stepped in and showed her that this is where it can take her. And now she's very confident she can make a living out of, printing comic books. So if your child is creative, if your child loves drawing, writing, illustrating, and has a story to tell, I think this is the right program for your child, because this will build the confidence of your child that they can actually pull it off and have something tangible in hand for everybody to enjoy. So thank you for this experience, Swati. And I wish many more such journeys for Kalahappy and many more young authors to be created as well. Thank you.
That's the beauty, right? I'm sure each child has a story to tell, and it is up to us as parents, as caregivers, as people who shape their future to make sure that their stories are heard. The last person to share her experience with us, I invite Akanksha, Nitiksha's mom.
Very good afternoon to everyone. First of all, I'd like to congratulate all the extraordinary minds with their extraordinary creativity that they have showcased here and through their books. It's definitely has been a very incredible journey, as we could all make out. I think these kids have everything within them, whatever it takes for them to actually get to this level. And all they need is just a boost and a brilliant facilitator like Swatika. So congratulations, Swatika, and we're really proud of you. And I can't be thankful enough to you to bring that into my daughter Nitiksha. I'd like to share a few things about Nitiksha's extraordinary journey. When she started her journey with Swatika in the month of July, I believe, I did not know it will culminate it into something so beautiful like this. But in the month of November, my father got diagnosed with a terminal illness, brain tumor. And we all were knocked down, including her. So for almost a couple of weeks, when we were running around the doctors and everything, she was not able to focus on the book. And I could see her interest dropping down. And I also did not have the energy to actually boost her up and bring her. And she would try and miss the classes. And will ask me that, please ask ma'am if I could skip the class. But throughout the whole process, and of course we lost him in the month of June, through the entire process, what I found in her was so beautiful. It was not only the art that she was creating, there was something called resilience that she was developing alongside. She would express, she would write, she would sit beside her grandfather and, would read out a few things. He would hear them out half-heartedly or sometimes not even was there towards the fag end. But what I discovered that it's not only the art and the creative instinct and the intuitive mind that is into play when a child is doing something. There are other such brilliant characteristics that come into play when these children are doing something like this. And with my daughter, it was definitely resilience. So I'm very proud of you, Nitiksha. I take this opportunity to do that for you, and I'm very, very, very grateful to Swatika to believe in her and to take her till the end. It would not have been possible for me to do that alone. Thank you, and congratulations to all of you once again.
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, we are all about equality here at Kalahappy. We heard the moms speak, so I think we have to give up the stage for the dads, right? So, dads with the best mom instincts, can I invite Mr. Chinnaya to the dais?
Yeah, happy afternoon all. So indeed, thank you to Swatika for putting this together. You had your reasons to put it in Bangalore, we are all the more happy because we used to live in Bangalore and Meenu was born when she was in Bangalore. So we left in August 2016 and August 2026. This looks more like a homecoming and much sweeter to us. So about Meenu, this is an extremely proud moment for us. Again, a couple of years back, she was in boarding school for a year. She was the youngest TED Student Talks speaker that year. She was in class 6. So that was again in August. So August, a couple of years back, was again a sweeter memory. So yeah, she was like reintegrating into the ICSE school. She had her academic difficulties, but we kept pushing her. Swatika was largely motivating her to do this. So she made it a point to accomplish this. So this is a great achievement for her, and I surely wish this goes on a long way to help her do more of this. And thanks to all my friends. There are a lot of Bangalore friends who have come all the way, and they've been cheering her from as young as 2-3 years old. And all my family who have travelled from across Tamil Nadu to congratulate her. Thank you. Thank you.
I think we can give him a huge round of applause. The present generation dads are doing an amazing job. May I request Mr. Tyagi, Miraya's dad, to also come to the stage, please. Our present generation.
Thank you.
Proud.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. My daughter Miraya Tyagi. Well, Mera introduction na. I'm a very proud father of 2 very beautiful daughters. The elder one has already written a book. The smaller one will surely write a book. Okay. For Miraya, I would say she's worked really hard in this. Thanks a lot to everyone, and ma'am, especially you. I have always seen this trait in my daughter since she turned 5. She always used to start a thing. Like starting a thing is very easy for everyone, you know. Like, चलो यार ये कर लेते हैं, इसमें बहुत मज़ा आ रहा है. तो इसको मज़ा सब चीज़ों में आता है, लेकिन ये ख़त्म कुछ नहीं करती है, ठीक है. But for the first time, she started something and she finished it, which I am very proud of, personally. And to everyone out here, to each and every young author, very, very, very proud of them. And all the best, everyone, and congratulations to all the parents here. Cheers.
Thank you so very much. I think parent woes, like music, has no language boundaries. You all understood what he said, right? All of you know that they start a million things, but carrying it to the finish is the task. So, we have come to almost the closing part of the session. I can see all the anticipatory faces here. You want to go and have a look at the young authors and what they have come up. Today is also a very special day. It is the National Book Lovers Day. Right? It is completely unplanned, and that's what I think happens when you have a true craving to do something worthwhile. Everything aligns for you according to the universe. So that's what has happened today. One thing before we conclude and we go to the vote of thanks, all of you must be hearing this here, right? All of my jobs are being taken by AI. AI is like artificial intelligence, is like a tool. Today, many people are losing their jobs to AI. What do you think will come of art? Do you think that art will be lost to AI? But you see a lot of reels, I'm sure you scroll through a lot of reels today, and you see a lot of AI. What do? Do you pause and admire? No? I'm sure many of us still do admire the AI art, but what we have to remember is AI is human-coded intelligence, right? If you don't have the creative nature that you are fostering today, there is no future for AI. So art and what we see as human nature will never be replaced by AI. Right? With that, I would like to now hand over the microphone to Swatika to give her vote of thanks. It's been a pleasure leading you all through this journey. Please continue to foster the creativity and take your child's art to the world.
this is the last part, and I really owe it to everyone who has been behind the screens. So please, I really need the applause. Just save it for the end. I'm going to say all the names. Monica, Pradeep, and Neha were the reason for me to have this here in Bangalore. My husband, who is unable to be here but is on live stream, it's past midnight in Canada and is continuing to be watching us. Deepa, Praveen's wife, who so badly wanted to be here but couldn't. And my son, who doesn't like to give me up even for a single day but has completely ignored me. My dad, my mother-in-law, Monica and Pradeep's friends, Michelle, Anton, Parniappan, Meenakshi, I must have forgotten a couple of others too, and Anjali, and a couple of Bhagyashri, Srinidhi. I can keep going on, list Anita, Madhumita. They have all been very instrumental for this event to happen. They all came just because they knew one of the authors or they just knew me. My friends Purnima, Sandeep, who are here to cheer me. So thank you. Beena, I forgot, she's here. We all, and my son's kindergarten teachers, Meera and Mohini, who are here for this event. My husband's friend who came as a representative to capture the moments here. Thank you very much from the bottom of my heart for being here. It really means, because none of this will happen without the support of all these people. Jnanapriya, who is also here, I just see her now. A lot of people took the effort to spread the word through others, through media, and different kinds of sources. So thank you very much. I just cannot express my gratitude enough. Just like Shweta said, there was a coincidence. We were supposed to create this event, make it happen on August 27th, but due to exams, we pushed it forward. I just realized it's August 9th and we have 9 young authors and it's Book Lovers Day. We couldn't have asked for anything better than this. So thank you very much for being here. I have one last task. Why don't you all pull out one more sticky note, one more crayon. You're all going to create the title of your next book. Everybody pull out this one more sticky note. You must have some more paper lying there. Write one animal name. I'll give you the elephant, okay? You can pick an animal of your choice, a bird or anything. That's your first word. Okay, any animal. The second one is an occupation. It could be a dentist, it could be an accountant, it could be an artist, it could be a policeman, a fireman, it could be a janitor, it could be a photographer, it could be a videographer, it could be any occupation. And the third one is a location. It could be place. It could be Mars, it could be an asteroid, it could be a rock, it could be a seashell, it could be a mushroom, it could be a tree, any place. So that is the title of your next book. It's just a fun activity. I would love to read the titles. Please paste your sticky note so that way all the young authors could get inspired for their book. All right, having said that, please take a look at all the children's stalls. They have taken effort to put up decorations. They have books for purchase. So please go and support them. And we have lunch starting at 1 o'clock. Please kindly enjoy the lunch and meet the other authors, get their signed copies and support them. Thank you very much for coming here. All the young authors. Oh, photographs have to be taken, right? So all the young authors are requesting you to leave your families behind the table and come for group photographs with a copy of your book. Take one copy of your book and please come to the stage, all the young authors. Thank you once again. Thank you. Shweta.
family can borrow. Sellotape, anybody?
One photo, all of you. Children, authors, look at my camera. Authors, look at my camera. Here, straight photo your photo. Yes, ready. Authors, smile. Yes, please, behind. Take photo. So, I just guiding. Hey, one more. All of you show your hand like this with winning thumb. Ready? One more. That's it. Wait. Yeah. Like this, I will take a one photo with parents, with book. Ready? Wait. Next parent. Go there. Yes, ready. One more. Even paralla. Yes, look here. Yeah, super. Look here. Chino, look here. My camera. All of you. Look at my camera.